Summer fades, beauty fades, but Shakespeare found a way to make love last forever. Hello everyone, welcome back to Enlighten with Sabha. Today we are exploring one of the most loved poems in English literature, Sonnet 18 by William Shakespeare. In this poem, Shakespeare compares someone he loves to a summer's day, but he also shows how poetry can make beauty eternal. Let's go through it stanza by stanza and uncover the meaning hidden in every line. I shall read the stanza first and then give you the explanation. Stanza 1. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Let me explain, children. Shakespeare begins with a question, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? He wonders if he could compare his beloved to the beauty of summer. But then he decides no, because his beloved is more lovely and more temperate. Summer can be too hot or too windy. It doesn't last long. He calls it a lease, a short period of time. So, while summer is brief and imperfect, the person he loves is calm, balanced, and constant. This stanza contrasts nature's short beauty with a human's grace that feels timeless. Stanza 2. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed. And every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. Let me explain this stanza. The eye of heaven means the sun. Sometimes the sun shines too hot, and sometimes it hides behind clouds. Even the most perfect things in nature have flaws. Then he says, every fair from fair sometimes decline, meaning everything beautifully eventually fades, either by accident or by time itself. In simple words, no beauty in the physical world lasts forever. Nature changes, and all that is fair eventually loses its fairness. Stanza 3. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall that brag thou wanderlust in his shade. When in eternal lines to time thou growst. Here the explanation is, here comes the turning point, the Volta. After describing how nature fades, Shakespeare says, but your eternal summer shall not fade. He promises that the person's beauty will never disappear. Not even death can touch them, because their beauty is preserved in this poem. When he says in eternal lines to time thou growst, he means that those poetic lines will grow through time, carrying the person's beauty forever. This stanza celebrates the power of art to make love and beauty immortal. Stanza 4. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this and this gives life to thee. In this last couplet, he explains, Shakespeare ends confidently. As long as humans are alive, as long as they can read and see, this poem will be alive. And as long as this poem is read, the person it praises will live too. Art gives immorality. Time may destroy faces and flowers, but not words written with love. Let me conclude, children. Sonnet 18 isn't only about praising someone's beauty. It's about the victory of art over time. Summer ends, seasons change, and life fades. But poetry can make love last forever. That's why this poem still touches hearts after more than 400 years. Through Shakespeare's words, the person he loved became immortal. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helped you feel the beauty of Shakespeare's words. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Here we bring literature to life, one poem at a time.